Hey, it's Jimmy from Jimmy's Rebuilders again. Here, I found another one here. I found this GTO. I don't know how many people like GTOs, but I kind of like them. But anyway, this is a pretty interesting one here. It's out in California at the Copart there. But anyway, this thing has like 46,000 miles on it, and it's a pretty nice car. You're not gonna find too many GTOs in this good in shape probably, because they're all either they've all either been hot rodded or trashed or whatever, or riced or whatever you do with them. Or not riced, but I don't know what you call them anyway. Anyway, but this is not too bad a shape here. It's pretty much all original. It's got a few mods to the engine, but it looks pretty nice. This is one of these deals which I like. This thing, you could probably, even though it's got a salvage title, I don't think you'd have to do very much to this thing to get this thing on the road. Let's see, look at these pictures here. I was going to say, look at these pictures of this thing here. I just run through here. But I bet you could probably make sure that light works if you had a good light in there. I don't know if that's busted or not. I couldn't remember the pictures of it here or not. But anyway, I can't find it now. But anyway, if you get that headlight, you can probably just take this thing down and get it inspected. Depending on your state and everything, you probably get it inspected and get tags on this thing without really doing a whole lot to it. And just kind of fix it as you go. That's kind of what I like to do. I like to get one, just kind of get it going, get tags and everything on it, and fix it kind of as I go. And I don't have a car payment. But I like to buy color match parts, but this is getting old, kind of old, and this color's kind of hard to find. So I don't think you're going to find a color match bumper or fender or anything like that on there. You're probably lucky if you find a good fender and a good bumper, and possibly a headlight. I don't know if that headlight's broken or not, but man, this thing will probably just drive like it is. I don't think you'd have to do too much to it. I don't know if the tire's bad or whatever, but this thing is in pretty decent shape. Just looking at the picture of this thing, I can't tell if that headlight, but it's probably going to need a head. I know it's probably going to need a headlight, but man, this thing's not too bad a shape here. The interior, but look at this thing, man. Not an airbag one went off in this thing. You think an airbag would go off? Must not be anybody in the passenger side. But man, that interior's got an aftermarket radio, and can't tell if the shifter, if it's got anything done with the transmission shifter or anything. I can't tell. I don't know enough about these things, but I like these things. I always have the color coordinated dash gauges to the car paint. It's pretty cool. 46,493 miles. That's not too many miles. Somebody must have kept this thing in pretty good shape here. And there's the door sticker on it. Look at this thing here. Look at that engine. Somebody's taking the engine covers off, which that's fine with me, because a lot of times you just get rodents and stuff get up under that, make a nest inside that engine cover, especially when it's cold. And so you have problems. I just take those things off. I don't throw them away. I just keep them. But man, look at this thing. It's got headers on it. It's probably got a set of Cook's headers on it. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's another interior picture. Let's see here. What do we got here? I had a picture of the 46,000 miles. Interior looks pretty nice. Seats look good. It's hard to find one in this particular shape. This is a really kind of a hard to find color. You don't really find this color very often. A lot of people don't like it, but it's one of my favorite colors here. And has you get that after, they have like Pontiac has like their performance thing in the parts division where you get a different spoiler for it, which I like it a little bit better. But you can buy them color coded to the car. You didn't have to paint them. But man, look at that. I don't know if that hood's bent or not. It's got some damage on it. But like I say, you're going to have a hard time. It's not impossible to find parts. It's just hard to find parts. But man, I think this thing got like an LS3 or something, I think it's got like an LS3 engine in it. It's a 6.0. Man, look at this thing. This thing's pretty nice shape. I don't think it's had a lot of mods done to it. And let's see. Look at this thing. Looks pretty good. Oh, there it is. Looks got a set of headers on it. You can tell from looking at that right there. Got an LS2. That's what it is. LS2 engine. I think the first when they first came out, they had like a 5.7, but this is the one with the 6.0. Man, this thing is just flat fly. It's got a manual transmission. Yeah, 6.0. This thing is just flat go. Man, look at this thing. If you're looking for a GTO, this is going to be a pretty nice one. But I just like to buy cars I get worth the money, and fix them without too much, a lot expensive. So that's why I enjoy doing. I like finding a car and fixing it, and I don't like to have car payments. I like to pay cash for my car, and I don't have a car payment. But anyway, I just thought I'd pass this on. This looks like a pretty good one here. It doesn't look like a whole lot of damage on this thing. I don't see much that would really be anything really too challenging on here. The only thing challenging is this paint on here. This is going to be a hard to color match that paint, and then you're going to have to kind of blend it in. So you got to find somebody who knows how to paint. It can blend. There's some guys that really paint this stuff match. It looks pretty close. But to me, I think that's probably going to be a big expense is getting this paint matched on here. You have to get that bumper and the hood and the fender all matched together. And but anyway, anyhow, I just thought I'd pass this along. This is just one I found here. I thought somebody was looking for a good car. You probably buy this thing worth the money. And well, I say you probably can. I don't know. It just depends on if it's a GTO buyer or not. But anyhow, I just kind of rambling on here. But this is good for somebody looking for a GTO. This is one of your better ones here. The only problem is it's in California, so any shipping it back home, it's going to be probably about at least $2,000. So anyway, well, I'll let you go till I find another one here. I just saw this and I just thought I would pass this along here. I don't know when the auction is. I can't remember when the auction date is on this thing, but it's coming up within a week or so, I think. So if you're interested, you better look and find it and bid on it. Anyway, well, I'll let you go then on to the next. Talk to you later. Bye.